Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokémon Legends Z-A. Last time, we saved the world. Saw some really cool sights, had a very interesting video because I messed up and tripped over my own wires. Can't save that footage. Anyway. Anyway, we did save the world. AZ is sadly no longer with us, as we saw at the end of last video. This time, we go in and see what the post-game has to offer us. Before I begin, I want to make a mention that for the post-game and the purposes of these videos, I am going to cut out a lot of the fluff of the post-game. A lot of times, Pokemon's post-game has a lot of fluff to it. And I don't want us to go through all of that with you, because I think it's not important enough. Anyway, we're going to press A. Now, something that needs to be mentioned. We wake up on this scene. We have a Pokeball on this table. What could this be? There's a ball containing a Lucario on the table. Do you want to take it with us? In fact, I do. You took Lucario with you. There's a letter from AZ near the Pokeball. To Tommy. I leave you my Lucario as a symbol of my gratitude and respect. This Lucario was given to me by a certain trainer who hoped it might keep me safe. If you should ever meet her, please tell her that I kept it with me until the end. I must tell you that I have found you to be a Pokemon trainer of the highest caliber. In all of my 3,000 years wandering this world, never did I imagine I might encounter a human who would achieve Mega Evolution with Zygarde. I find so many memories flit through my mind. Now here at the end of things. I remember my mother getting my Floette, grasping her rare black flower. I remember the flames of war taking everything from me. I remember the amazement, the joy of witnessing Mega Evolution for the first time. I remember my encounters with the legendary Pokemon of Kalos. For when that dark day fell over Galar. All that falls into the past will disappear. These memories will fade, as will I. Your story is only just beginning, dear Tommy. I pray that you will live a life free from regret. I am truly glad to have known you. Thank you. And the letter ends on that somber note. And we get a Lucario. Now, we also have this. The Judge feature gives you a concrete evaluation of your individual's Pokemon stats so you can gauge them. So, it is only fair. We are going to look at our Pokemon's individual stats, but I'm also going to look at our Lucario stats. If you click in the right stick, I want you to take a look at this. It is from a trainer called Karina. That is the same Karina that gave us a Lucario in X and Y. Meaning Karina is still around, and she gave AZ a Lucario to help protect himself. Because he's so old. Now, Lucario. If we go into the Judge feature. The Judge feature, it allows you to see how good your Pokemon stats are. So we have pretty amazing stats on Lucario. We have amazing stats on Lucario. If you look at our Pokemon though, our current party. Poseidon has great stats. Guardian is not the best stats, it has okay. Thundera has good. Toadstool has great stats, which is great. Lance, the Dragonite, has great, and Houndoom doesn't have the best, but it is good. All that considered, Gardevoir is pretty much a okay stat Pokemon. you can look at each individual Pokemon and see how their stats line up. We're not gonna do this. I'm only gonna look at the ones that are important, which is Terror, the Absol that we caught a long time ago, which has great stats. The Shiny that we caught has good stats. And where is he? The Alpha Salamence also has great stats. Basically, the Judge feature is used for competitive battling, which we will be getting into now that we are in the postgame. I said I would wait until the game is beaten. The game is beaten, so we will get into it. Now, if you look outside, we have a lot of side missions. I will be tackling the side missions and a lot of the post-game content on my own time. Anything big that has a main mission to it will not be tackled completely on its own. Let's leave the building. I think I'm going to change our look up a little bit. So, I want to mention this. I do have the DLC installed. I've been waiting to mention this. I do have it. We are going to change our outfit. We are going to change our outfit just a little bit. To have that on, because I think it makes sense. Now that we are in the endgame. And that's how that looks. I don't think that looks too bad. I'm wearing the X one because I like it. I like Pokemon X a lot more than Pokemon Y, so. No more Dragons and Fancy. Let's kind of get back to wearing casual wear. Morning or afternoon, I guess. Not been a restful few days for any of us, I imagine. Not after that awful battle with the tower and AZ passing away. Yeah, that awful tower won't quit hanging around in my nightmares. At least they've been able to clean things up. The reopening ceremony for Central Plaza should be wrapping up about now, in fact. But the plaza's fixed, but it's now really a time for having ceremonies? Now's exactly the time. I'd say we've got to celebrate where we can, even if it feels hard. For 2 catastrophes in 5 years, Lemios needs all the happy occasions it can get. Guess you have a point. Anyway, did you figure out what you're gonna do? About what? About your wish! The one you get for reaching rank A. Should have gotten a message about it when you signed up on the Z-A app. Anyone who attains the highest rank A, will earn the right to call themselves one of Lemios' strongest trainers, and be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. Does that ring a bell? Suppose your next step would talk to Vinny about what you desire. Well, you'll need to figure out what to ask for first, right? You say the city, I bet they'd give you anything. Hey, all of you, come here for a sec. The future of Lemios City. I found something while I was sorting through AZ's stuff. Is that a letter? Could it be his will? I think so. Here, I'll read it out. To MZ, my dear friends. If you are reading this letter, then it would seem my time has finally come to an end. I leave you these instructions and final wishes. First, do with Hotel Z as you see fit. It is yours. If keeping it running would place a burden on your lungs' lives, you may sell it. I ask only that you continue to look after Floette and all those who live in Lemios. I have been blessed to see the people of the city grow closer to all their new Pokemon neighbors. And it is you, young ones, once said, a joining of X and Y axes that were never expected to meet. May you all bring about a true evolution in the relationship between Pokemon and humankind. I lived so very long, and seen so many go before me. But thanks to you all, I know I will now go to meet my own ending, with a smile on my face. I thank you from the bottom of this old heart. Signed. Oh, easy. We left him on that roof of the day of the tower went berserk. He must have already been prepared for his end. Yeah, I think so. But what'll we do about the hotel? Well, I don't need to worry about turning it into a thriving business, right? As he did tell us, he saw it more as his own final residence than anything. He did, yes, but keeping a building like this in good repair won't be cheap. You ask Vinny for help? I bet Questarco would lend a hand. I wouldn't want to use our Z-A wish on this. I don't think that it's what we worked hard for. Vinny, what's up? You have promised one wish to be granted if you achieve rank A. It's time we took care of that. Please join us on the south side of Centrico Plaza. Understood? See you at Centrico. We'll be waiting for you. You all heard that, right? It's time to go meet Vinny. As you've got until you reach Centrico Plaza to figure out what you're going to want to ask for. I'll figure it out. I suspect everyone's quite curious to see what our two ranked A-ranked trainers will request. You're probably right. There's no point in getting nervous about it. Let's head to Centrico Plaza. We have our next objective. Fantastic. There is a side quest that I am going to show. My dear Team MZ, why are you here? We simply had to find out what both of you ranked trainers would wish for. The bottom line is this: I would love nothing more than the opportunity to battle all of you again. Why not ask us to battle like trainers normally do? I am so glad you asked. My dream is to help every resident of Lumiose become the best trainer they can be. And my dream is to make the citizens of Lumiose strong so that we can get rid of wild zones. Oh dear. I would never have expected to share a dream with someone like you. Nevertheless, I certainly wouldn't object if you felt inclined to ask on my behalf for a tournament. It is open to every trainer in Lumiose. As for the name, how about something like Le Sublime Ultra Tournoi de Chassin? At that point, would you even call it a tournament? Oh, whatever. Vinny's waiting. Let's go. These two are so weird. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna look something up. So, having looked up something, there is definitely something that we can do here soon. There is a side mission that I will be showing as part of normal content. It's something rather important. I won't go over what that is at this current time. Be at the Pokémon Center. Oh! The Pokémon Center lady has a side mission. We're not gonna waste any more time. We're just gonna go to Centrica Plaza. Did the Prism Tower... Okay, that's crazy. Wild Zone 20. If you look, I think there's some starters in there. Holy moly. And an Akron. That's crazy. Yeah, no, we need to go in there ASAP. We'll go in there as soon as possible. Oh my gosh, look at Lumio's Tower. Look at Prism Tower, dude. That's crazy. Alright, here we go. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today, children. First of all, I offer my most sincere apologies to Team MZ regarding the Prism Tower affair. It should have been up to Questarco Inc. to resolve the situation, yet it fell to you to rescue the Lumiose residents. Human and Pokemon alike. We owe you all a great debt. Really, it wasn't that much, and the Prism Tower thing was no one's fault. Not like you could have just told the whole city something was up. It would have caused a panic. Such a shame. It's just such a shame that AZ's attempt to protect Lumiose went so wrong. You managed to right it with the help of those tough trainers Tommy had battled. Anyway, I think we would have tried to help out no matter what. We love Lumiose after all. Does my heart good to hear you all feel this way. With that said, Vinny... Yes, Mal. As you know, reaching rank A in the Z-A Royale earns you the right to have one wish granted. As long as that wish is within the capability of Quistarco Inc. to grant, of course. What about the person you've been searching for? You could get help looking for them. That's a personal thing, I guess. I can just find them myself. A wish this big feels like it should go towards something that'd help everyone. Ooh, I know. We could combine your two wishes. I bet that'd get us something really cool. They're the ones with the wishes, you know. In that case, what do you say, Tommy? I feel you, but that's Quistarco's whole mission. We can't leave that up to them. In case, what do you say? We've got these two are probably covered. That seems like one promising way to make the city as joyful as it can be. And then the others sure seem typed about that idea. I really support more Pokemon battles. Should we ask for the Z-A Royale to continue then? I see, what an interesting turn of events. What, is there a problem? No, rather AZ had promoted me as well to ask if the Z-A Royale could be continued even after its original purpose had been served. D, better than any other, understood the value of engaging Pokemon battles after such a long life spent watching others. Huh. So that's our wish, huh? Okay. You will give me but a moment. Then Z-A Royale Operations Team, this is your green light to push the update to the app as discussed. The Z-A Royale app has been updated. As you will see, the next you check your app, you should now be registered to take part in the Infinite Z-A Royale. Earn yourself challenges tickets, show it to the receptionist at Quistarco Inc. for a chance to battle in a reward match. Win the match, amazing prizes will be yours to keep. After each reward match, your ticket points will be reset to 0. I've informed the other Z-A participants about the update and our plans for this competition. Let me see, I suppose we might as well begin at once. We will kick it off this very night. You work fast as always, Vinny. Lazy wish for this to happen too. I wonder if there really are things you can only understand through Pokemon battles. We'll find out what those things are through the Z-A Royale. I hope you all are ready. Starting now, we're rivals. It seems a marvelous future awaits us. As much as we work to improve the city itself, its people and Pokemon are what truly matter most. Competition sparked by the Z-A Royale will continue breathing new life into Lumia City. Alright, let's go do whatever we need to prepare. The Infinite Z-A Royale meets us. Fantastic. The Infinite Z-A Royale. So, considering that the Z-A Royale... Considering the Z-A Royale is... I'm going to mention this. The Z-A Royale is something that needs to be discussed. Everything to do with that will be done pretty much entirely off screen. I will not be doing it on screen at all, okay? Most of it. Except for a part. There is something that will be revealed later on that I will do with it. As for this video, what are we gonna do? Well, I think you can kind of figure out where we're headed with this. I am going to go around and see if I can find... Is that a Lucario? Just out in the open? That's crazy. There's Aggron. That's an Alpha Gardevoir. What level are these guys? That's Alpha Gardevoir and Altaria. Which we already have. Level 65 on those. This might be the best place to get Pokemon. Lots of cool... That's great. Honestly, this might be the primo shiny hunting spot, because this is neat. So that's a Malamar. My friend Malamar. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. look at that. That's also... This also looks like the spot for the Kanto starters as well. Which, that means that we have something big. It means that we can finally start collecting the starters in this game. I don't think there's any more... Yep, this is the final Wild Zone. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this start working on that collection complete. I see a pretty good Pokemon in front of us. Roserade! That's an excellent grass poison type, honestly. I'm surprised that they have this just out and about and available, because normally with Roserade you need the stone evolution. Fantastic! We caught the Roserade. And then I see a Chikorita over here. Fantastic. We need all of these, really. All of these are necessary. Fantastic, caught the Chikorita. Fantastic, that is exactly what we needed. Looks like we're missing two, and I know what the two are. One's a Hippowdon. I almost called Hippowdon, it's Hippowdon. And the other is a Charmander. Believe it or not. Which means that we can actually go and get the Mega Stones for those Pokemon. Which is wild, to say the least. But yeah, it looks like we have to try our hand at the Z-A Royale to continue the story. We will do so, but that's gonna take some time for us to do that. Wow, a Gardevoir just spawning is the most crazy thing I've seen in a long, long time. It seems like there's a lot of alpha Pokemon just hanging out in that area. I would assume that either Charmander spawns here, or if it spawns somewhere else. Should probably go ahead and kill this Tepet. I'm not gonna catch more Tepig. But I would assume that's a Scrafty. You should see what this place looks like at nighttime, because it might have different spawns. Saw a bench earlier. What's neat about this place is it's massive. The good point is it's massive, and we've not been near Prism Tower at all. Seems like when they went, they're gonna repair it, probably. We're going to rest till nighttime. We're not gonna do this. We aren't, but I wanna, like, just see what nighttime spawns look like. I'm just gonna run away, hopefully. Play lose interest. There we go, perfect. Really don't want to mess with that. That's a Dralfa Dragonite. I don't like that. That's terrifying. That's spooky. You know, that's a terrifying image. I don't think I wanted that to happen. Draco Meteor! Yeah, that's a move, alright. There's a Hippowdon. Yep. Had a feeling. Time to kill it. Forget how bulky I did not mean to use Great Ball on that. It worked! Never mind! Wow, we hit level 40 on this. Nope. Maybe we'll research. We got TM for Hydro Pump. We're getting closer to a TM that I really, really want, which is the TM for Fire Blast. Okay, that's a Totodile. Wonder if it is a nighttime spawn. It would make a lot of sense. It would make a lot of sense if Charmander is a nighttime spawn. Everything considered, because Charmander is weird like that. It also probably wouldn't make a ton of sense if Charmander is a nighttime only spawn, but you know, have to check every corner. I know it's Charmander. I just know it is, because you have to be able to get all of the Kanto starters. Okay. Found out where Charmander spawns at. It is over here. It is over in this, like, corner of land. So we're gonna have to keep coming back and forth for it. Now, I think we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm not gonna continually just hang out there. We're not going here yet. We're not. I'm not going to do that to us. What instead we are doing is we're gonna take care of something. There's a side quest at the Looker Bureau. This is a side quest that I think we'll all be interested in. Hey, Esper. And he seems interested in your Diane site. What? It must be sensing some kind of psychic energy. Can telepathically pick up thoughts and feelings and transmit them to another person. Using telepathy takes a lot out of Mimi, so I've asked to hold it back. And even so, sometimes it happens to pick up on something just like now. I wonder what it's detecting. Maybe that Diane site you've got is imbued with some kind of strong emotion. Yeah, and Mimi's leaving. Mimi! Why don't we follow Mimi and see where it's headed? You shine bright like a gemstone. If some of you are thinking what this might be, you're right. This is a specific side quest that is related to a mystery gift. One that didn't get established until later on. The mystery gift in question is something kind of important. You get a giant site from it. I think Mimi's picking up on something. Hold on a sec. Hi, Sedna. Mimi and I are in a case right now, and we might need your help. Yeah, if you could let Eris and Nyx know too, that would be great. Sorry about that. I was just checking in with some friends from back in the day. Old friends, huh? Yeah, you see, I run the bureau, but it was all started by a detective named Looker. Is that why it's called the Looker Bureau? Exactly. He was such a kind person and helped teach me so much. Turns out he wasn't any ordinary private detective. He was an international police officer. So eventually he had to go off and solve more cases somewhere else, far away probably. I took over for him as head of the bureau, and I'm doing my best to run things with the help of Mimi and those friends I just spoke to. Mimi has been particularly helpful. It's telepathy has helped solve so many cases, but like I said, it gets worn out if it uses it too much. Come on, Tony, let's follow Mimi. Very interesting, we got some more about Emma. That is accurate. In X and Y, you help Looker / Emma do detective work. What are we doing here? Red. Wait a minute, wait, were you picking up on my own feelings? Yeah. Is this Mimi's mythical power? Oh, you can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. What's going on with Mimi? Is it hungry? I'm getting pretty hungry myself. Are you hungry? I was just thinking I could go for a little bite to eat. Rah. for looking out for me, Mimi. What do you say we make a little pit stop to refuel? There we go. That was delicious, wasn't it? Now then, Mimi, how about you show us where you wanted to go? Meow? Meow? Tell me, let's follow. Why? Whoa, that's an EXP candy. And a super potion. Seems like we're on a wild goose chase, doesn't it? And I'll cut ahead to us getting to where we need to go. Alright, and we're back. What's up, Mimi? What are you doing in front of that elevator? Alright. Alright. You want to go up, don't you? Alright. Then we're finally close to finally unveiling the truth. You will go first. You see up there. Alright. What we doing up here, Mimi? Gotta go up on that roof, huh? Nope, I completely messed that up. I didn't think there was a way to get over there right away. Yeah, no, we have to go around. Yeah, we gotta go around. Also, I totally didn't see that. Yeah, nope, we gotta go that way. I'm cutting ahead. I'll see you up on that roof. We made it over here. I'm back. So we went completely the long way, huh? What's up? Whatever you were sensing is right around here, right, Mimi? Rah! There's so many mega crystals, too many, it's not normal. Carbink? Carbink? Okay! Just getting right into it, there's a Diancie! And what's that other Pokemon? Maybe it's related to your Mega Stone somewhere. Somehow. The only way to find out if it's connected to your Mega Stone is to catch it! Oh, baby! Ah! This is what I wanted to show real quick. You can get Diancie! This is a rock fairy type. I wanted to show this off before we get too deep. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and completely max potion. Good news is we don't have to worry about too much. Nope, that's not gonna work. I'm just using it so I can fill in time. Okay, we max potion one more time. We're actually gonna have our secondary starter take over this battle. You can catch it in any Pokeball. We're putting it into a Pokeball. No? What? Don't defeat it, you need to catch it. Oh, hey! We gotta retry. Alright. I will see you in a minute when I catch it. I think I'm at the stage where I wish they would have just given it to us. I'm at the stage with that. This has been a very annoying process. Oh, it's not dead yet. Come on! Diancie, come on! Ah! Thankfully, I'm cutting out a lot of that. Cutting out a lot, because this video time has gone ballooned. This video time has ballooned. I was not planning on that to be the case. Yeah, I know. Come on! I'll be back until I catch it. Jeez, Pete! Did not want this recording to go that long. Hello, Diancie. It's so pretty. Its glimmer reminds me of the Anastar sundial. Anastar? Yeah, there's a strange sundial in Anastar City said to have something to do with Megastones. This brings so many things to mind. In particular, I'm thinking about two people I've met since I parted with ways with Looker, namely AZ and Professor Sycamore. Professor spoke with AZ as part of his research into Mega Evolution. Sycamore's theory was that Megastones were formed 3,000 years ago, when certain stones were irradiated by the energy of the legendary Pokémon that was fired from the ultimate weapon. AZ nodded when he heard that. According to him, that's why we've been fighting new types of Megastones recently. After all, the ultimate weapon was fired again 5 years ago. Alright! Hey Mimi, I'm here to help keep Lumia safe, and Tommy is here to help too. Make sure you take good care of this Pokemon, okay Tommy? Lumia needs people like you, people who can really bond with all sorts of Pokemon. Diancie! Guess we'll head back to Looker Bureau. Take care. I just remembered that AZ mentioned something else. That during his long journey searching for Float, he saw a phenomenon in Hoenn that may have been king of all Mega Evolution. That's what got him always thinking about the bond between people and Pokemon. Anyway, thanks for helping us out. Tommy, I'll see you around. Interesting that they mention Hoenn. Shine bright like a gemstone. 10,000 Poké Dollars and XP Candy XL. Now, let's see let's see this thing. Now that we've caught it, we have a mythical rock fairy type. As you can tell, it's extremely defensive. Am I putting the mythical on the team? Absolutely not. I don't see a real reason to. Also, we gained several levels by just doing that. But it has amazing stats across the board. I am sure that this thing hurts in the grand scheme of things. I am gonna go ahead and put it on out here. And there it is. Now, one thing I want to see is we need to look at it. I'm going to save here. But I want to... There is something that we might want to look at. Also, there's Zygarde's Megastone. How fun. One thing I want to look at is this. Time to Mega Evolve Diancie. Whoa! Look how cool that is! Yeah, no, Diancie's really sick, isn't it? Yeah, no. Now that's some coolness, ain't it? We might actually keep Diancie. We might actually just... It doesn't impact much. But, yeah, Diancie's really cool. Now, on that note, I think we're going to end off the episode here. Next time on Legends Z-A, we'll see what awaits us at the, pretty much, not the tail end of the Infinite Z-A Royale, but most of it. I will see you all later. Bye-bye!